We gotta know that the same blue sky is looking down. The same blue sky, same blue sky, same blue sky is looking down and crying. We gotta know that the same blue sky is looking down. The same blue sky, same blue sky, same blue sky is looking down and crying. It's been a long wait.
Am I in denial? And it don't take no x-ray to see right through my smile. I know I'd be on the go, and it ain't nothing out there that can numb my soul. No, 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 no. All I wanna do is take the chains off. All I wanna do is break the chains off. All I wanna do is be free. All I wanna do is be free. All I wanna do is take the chains off. All I wanna do is break the chains off. All I wanna do is be free. All I wanna do is be free.
Now you tell me why. Every time I step outside, I see my people die. No, no, I'm letting you know that there ain't no gun they make that can kill my soul. No, 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 no. All I wanna do is take the chains off. All I wanna do is take them off. All I wanna do is be free. All I wanna do is be free. All I wanna do is take them off. All I wanna do is take them off. All I wanna do is be free. All I wanna do is be free. Yeah.
Oh, be free. Be free.
I was watching everything that was going on, and I was looking at the children who lost their loved ones, right? And it hurt me, angered me, and I wanted to do something. So I reached out to Eric Gardner's daughters, and we're gonna bring out Emerald, and we're gonna bring out Erica.
So July 17th, my father was killed, you guys know. So for the last 2 years, we've been going around speaking, spreading awareness, doing different events, charity events, traveling. I actually just came back from California speaking at UCLA. So like Etan said, when the news cameras go off, what happens? Nothing. You don't hear from nobody, you don't hear nothing until the next story comes. Then it's like my father happened, it kind of died down a little bit, and then Mike Brown happened, then Sandra Bland, then this person, then that person, this person, that person. So it's a continuous thing. So with the children of the movement, our vision is to make sure that when something like this happens, there's stuff in place. We're here for you, because nobody was here for us, so we have to be here for the next generation. You guys are the future.
Dealing with this type of tragedy, like, you're gonna be angry, you're gonna be upset, you're gonna be depressed, you're gonna be wanting to scream and jump on anyone. We lived our life in the public. If you look at Tamir Wright's little sister, her brother was killed right in front of her. Nothing is put in place to help this little girl. She missed 100 days of school, and they trying to figure out why she missed school. Her brother was killed in front of her, and she's not getting any help. And when you try to reach out to these mental health programs or whatever, it's $300 an hour to try to get help. That's impossible for people who's in our communities and in our situations. So that's why we want to start the Children of the Movement. We want to help people with these mental health issues, because the only time that the government or any elected official talk about mental health is it got to be, when a little boy goes into a school and shoot it up. these media outlets or whatever, they're not here to help the family. They're here to exploit them and get ratings. And that's hard on your mental health because you're trying to push a message and you have white America looking at you like, we could get money off of this story. So, mental health is important and, it's okay to talk to someone. Thank you.
Set high goals and high standards for yourself. Set high goals and high standards for yourself. So, just set goals for yourself, man, and reach for them every single day. And believe me, everybody got it inside of them to be successful. All right, God bless you.
Much respect.
To be a great king, first one must be a good prince. To spread your wing, first you must leave your footprints. To be a great queen, first one must be a good princess. To reach success, first you must handle your business. Principles, love.
This summer when we saw, it was a 48-hour time span of seeing 2 murders happen, and we're watching it on Facebook Live. We're watching these things happen again and again, and I think as a country, all of us, we were sitting there thinking, what can we do? What's happening right now? So what happened was 144 women in the WNBA decided we're gonna stand up, we're gonna say, this is an issue in our society. So when the national anthem was playing, we decided to wear blackout shirts to support the movement, not only of Black Lives Matter, but to support that we need to support the injustices that are happening in our community. So the women of the WNBA, I was very proud of 144 women standing up and saying that we're gonna be the change.
Knowledge. When you do things together, you're strong and you're a unit. Now one person could get up and say something is wrong. Another person could get up and say, okay, this is not right. But when you collectively do something as a whole, you have power.
Now y'all watch this. This is what happens when you have a union, when you're unified together, all right? You got $1,000, you got 500, you don't have anything, okay? Right? So, the WNBA comes in. These are the players right here, all making different amounts of money. The WNBA, we don't make as much money as the NBA. WNBA says, you know what? Each player you're gonna get fined $500. 500, 500, 500. You don't have any money, right? What you gonna do? You got $1,000. You gonna help him out? You gonna help him out. So you paid your fine, you paid your fine, you paid your fine. Sit down for a second. So that's how it gets done, is that there are gonna be times within your group that everybody won't have it. Everybody's gonna have a different opinion. But when you stick together and money cannot control the outcome, you're a hard weapon to deal with. And that's what happened is, I was making more money than some of the veteran players, some of the rookies. They didn't have the money. They were worried. We don't know if we can keep going because I don't have the money. I'm a vet, I got you. That fine? I'll take it. You're fine? I'll take it. Because that's how you're unified and you figure it out and you get it done, because at the end of the day, it's always bigger than you. Whatever you put out, God's gonna bless you and bring that back. You can't hold on to the money.
So I'm at my job and I click on a video and it's the death of Eric Garner, and his family is here today. This was just weeks before Mike Brown was killed in Ferguson. And I was so shook by it. I wasn't so shook just by the brutality, but by his humanity. That he was just an everyday guy who was on the street, minding his own business. Like, I could connect with him. The next day I learned that he was a father with a large family, a lot like myself. But when his story started being told, I was really uncomfortable with how people were telling his story. Like, they were almost only telling the story of the brutality, and they were rarely telling the story of his humanity. That he was a father, that he was a husband, that he was beloved and known in that community.
This is my man, this is Trayvon Martin's brother. I want y'all to give him a round of applause. Now, he did not let the tragedy stop him. He went on to school, and what he has to do is he has to go to work right now, right? And he is doing his thing. A lot of times we let tragedy stop us, and then we don't continue. He has a passion for y'all. You understand? He keeps going in life, and he's making it despite his tragedy. So I have so much respect for Jahvaris. I just want to tell you, much respect to you. Right?
So I came up with Shooting for Peace. And Shooting for Peace was something that I said to myself, I want to give the community a forum to be able to come and talk and speak and talk about some of the hardships in their neighborhoods and some of the discrepancies that they see in a peaceful way, that the police can take it in and I can take it in, and then we're gonna scrap on this basketball court afterwards. So that was my plan. That was how I looked at the situation of coming together. Now, I did bring in some of my former buddies to come hoop with us, and they saw myself walk in and Etan walk in, and you know, now we look like the bullies on the court because now we're going up against the police officers. And now I've actually had a chance to hear them communicate with the community about some of the issues. But Shooting for Peace gives people a voice to be able to come together as a community. Because I'll be the first one to tell you, I'm not the perfect person in the world. I made mistakes, as I'm sure everybody up on this panel and everybody out there has made a mistake in their life. So as human beings, we have to make sure that we have the power of forgiveness as well. Not disregarding any of the issues, because we still need to make sure those get addressed. But we have to make sure we can get some closure and also, you know, move in the right direction. So that's what it was all about.
I joined the police department back in 1984, and I retired in 2004. While on the police force, I fought against the police department for the disparate treatment that they brought in the minority community.
And what I did is what we always do, is one cop drops the ball, we'll just say hypothetically the Eric Garner situation, whatever the case we want to do, and we demonize all cops. We say all cops are messed up. And every single cop is bad. And hey, if you come across a cop, that cop is guaranteed gonna harass you. And that's the wrong way to go.
But you guys really need to pay attention to what's going on around you. And like I said, make sure your mom know where you at and what you're doing, and get them phone calls. Make sure them cell phone bills are paid, so that if the cops do stop you, you can call your mom and let them know what's going on. But that's all I wanted to say. It's really nice to see all you guys out, and y'all just be safe and remember what he said. The objective is to get home safely. Thank you.
A lot of times, and I say this all the time, I just said this at the Congressional Black Caucus, all right? If you do not give young people options, you cannot blame them for the options they choose. That's what I said to a room full of adults. If y'all don't give young people options, don't say nothing when they choose options that you don't like.